Good morning, Jalapeno Go. I got another review for you guys. This is a book by Christina McAllister, and she has become one of my favorite artists. Her work is very unique, and um, you can tell she puts a lot of effort into her drawings and her books. And I've got several of them. There's another review on Sacred Hearts that's really worth a look at. And she does fantasy coloring, and she does have her own website, gypsymystery.com. So check her out. She's also got a Facebook page. She's a really nice lady. She's pretty cool. I've talked to her quite a bit, and I think what makes her book so unique is just the fact that she really thinks outside the box. She doesn't just make it a coloring book, she makes it a book. And I really like and respect that. And, normally I don't really read a whole lot about what's in here, but I do want to read a few of these paragraphs so that you guys can understand what this book is about. And it says, the writings and images in this book are excerpts from the contents of a very peculiar antique folio that came into my possession several years ago. I am a collector of interesting old books, especially illustrated books. My budget is modest, but on occasion I will come across a rare treasure in a thrift store, a hole-in-the-wall bookshop, or through a friend. The folio, which had passed through several private collections and estate sales, contains 2 bound notebooks, as well as numerous loose sheets filled with handwritten notes, sketches, and calculations. There are also over 24 luminographs, extraordinary images created with a unique photographic process. The original prints had faded and darkened over time, so I scanned and digitally enhanced them for clarity. And it goes on to tell you about, what she found and whatnot. And the way that she does this book is on each page, she's got a little bit about the image and the story, and she's got, coloring tips and advice right here. But all these pages look old, and that's what I really like about this book. And she's basically turned her findings into a coloring book for us. And if you've had the Sacred Heart coloring books that she does, the paper is a lot different. The paper in the other coloring books is thicker and a lot smoother on the surface than this, and you can use markers and whatnot and they won't bleed. This paper is a little bit thinner, and although it's not like smooth, it's not super toothy either. It's really the perfect paper for this book and what the purposes of this book are. And I mean, you can see she's made each page look aged and done in a way almost like a grayscale that you can color and make it look like an aged page, along with the advice for the coloring book. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse today, but I'm going to go ahead and go through, and I highly advise that you read everything in this book, including the stuff on the back. There's a lot of really good tips and things that you should know that go with this book. But right now I'm just going to do a small flip through for you guys so that you can see what kind of artwork to expect. She really is a wonderful artist. I really like her books, and I haven't had a lot of time to color in this one. You just saw the first page. I wouldn't recommend markers. I would not recommend fine liners. I even used my water-based Faber-Castell Pitt pens, and even I used a yellow, and it didn't actually like bleed through, but you could still see the yellow tint on the back side of the page. So as you can tell, these are not one-sided pages, and they're not perforated. So a lot of people think that's a bad thing, and I understand that because I like it, one-sided as well. But with this particular book, I don't think that was an option. She couldn't do that and have it be the book that it is. So, every now and then there's an exception to the rule, and this is definitely one of those exceptions. And I would not be discouraged from purchasing this book just because of that. Get the pencils out, get the crayons out, practice and go outside your comfort zone a little bit. If you like pencils, then this is a great book for you too. Just really interesting I don't know. I dig this kind of stuff. I like it. But see, on this page, I just used a cream color Faber-Castell pencil for the base, and then I went over it with like a chestnut. I was trying to make it look aged per her suggestions. I don't know if I accomplished that or not. So I would definitely purchase this book. It's called the Lumina Chronicles Fantasy Coloring Experience, Christina McAllister. And like I said in the beginning, she does have a website called gypsymystery.com. And there's a lot of, there is actually some free coloring pages and a sample pack you can get for $5 as well. And there's some pictures that have already been colored, so you can check them out. I will put links in the description box for all of this stuff, as well as a link to our Facebook page, so that if you want to check out some other reviews or ask questions or have, you know, any tips or need some advice on things, you can go there. I guess that's about it for this book. It's a really good book. I really encourage you to check it out, especially if you like fantasy coloring. Christina McAllister is a really great lady, really nice, really good to know, and she should be coming out with some more books anytime now. So have fun, you guys. Bye.